Hey guys, it's Jackson here, JT's Lawn Maintenance. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. I just want to kind of give you guys an update on my lawn boy collection. Since the last time, I've accumulated a lot more lawn boys. Don't know if y'all saw my last video, but if you didn't, I'll leave a link down in the description. But a lot of things have come and gone since that video. There's just been a lot of I've sold a lot of stuff. I've also gotten rid of a lot of stuff. So it's just but we'll go over see what we got. So here's the 5000. I ended up buying a new engine because I could not find any rings for the life, man. I also got some new wheels on it as well. I got to rebuild the carburetor on it because it keeps leaking, but this mower does run, and it runs quite strong as well. So that will be we'll go over that in a later. I will have a separate video of starting all these up once I get the ones that aren't running working. So that's the 5000. This is a 1956 model, by the way. We have this little brother, or the same size brother, just younger. This is a 1957 5100. This has a same engine as this one. This I bought from a yard sale for $15, and I cleaned the points and cleaned the carburetor on it. The thing runs very well. I might say so myself, it runs very well actually. Of course, it had the wrong wheels on it, so I tried to put some aftermarket ones on, and they're still not right. But it's all I got right now. Fortunately, right now the rope on it's broken, but I do have another recoil right here that we will soon put on, hopefully within the next month or two. So these are the two oldest ones that I own right here. Then we got some of the newer. Well, no, I can't really say that, but so this one right here, this is a model. This is a Frankenstein lawn boy right here. It's a model 5275. I'm not sure what the year is on this. Maybe 1979, but this originally had a D600 on it originally. Now, unfortunately, that D600 was a really weathered engine, and I could never get it to really run. And I had to do a really unorthodox thing and cut through the muffler and take the engine bolts out through that way because that blade would not come off there. So I pretty much just had to really cut the engine off to get it off the deck. But then I had I had a 5269 model with a bad deck. It had cracks all over, and I couldn't have repaired it. But the motor was really good, so I put it on here, and seems to work fine. Runs really good. Runs really well. I had one of my friends look at it because he's a better D series mechanic than me. So that one was free. That one was $16. That one was off eCrater as a project. So y'all could take a guess of how much it was then. Then we have, well, actually, let me go over this one. This is a M series model M21 BMR. Y'all can tell what's probably wrong with it just by looking at all the parts. Clutch on it's got a bad clutch on it, so I gotta either put a new clutch on it or have one of my friends look at the clutch because I can't seem to figure out what's going on with it. It's just the blade won't stop spinning and it's not supposed to be doing that. Even when you let off of this, the blade's supposed to stop, the engine still runs, but it doesn't do that. I don't want to. I got this for free, so it was off Facebook. Old lady was getting rid of it. Had been sitting in our storage for quite some time. And we got, yeah, one of these. Let's see here. I get a better look at it. This is a Lawn Boy electric one. 5500, model 5500. I'm guessing late 60s, early 70s model here. This is a 19-inch deck. Nothing wrong with it. Just it's electric. It's pretty much the only problem that is with it. It's just I can't really use it all that much, but I'll probably try and use it to cut my yard once and see how it works. But other than that, the thing worked. Hit the switch, it'll fire right up. So there's pretty much nothing wrong with that, other than some damage to the cover there, but nothing too serious. It still works. I'll put a clip in the video of the first time I got it and it starting up. I don't know how long it was sitting, but I found that in a barn along with another lawn boy for free. And we got probably one of my favorite ones. This is a 1969 model 5238. I think this is a 1969 model because if it's white, that usually means it predates the 70s. What I was told by Brian Baranga on Facebook about it. I got this from a buddy of mine named John. I picked it up for 40 bucks. In its condition, as you see, in running and operating condition. This mower is awesome. Very lightweight, cuts extremely well. It's got a decent amount of power for a 19-inch machine. John sold me that button trimmer right there, and another trimmer that's a Shindawa, and then another Lawn Boy. All came from the same guy at different times, but you know. But this mower runs very well. I love it. This one will be one of the ones where I never part ways with it. And we have this mower here. This is a model 5254. I'm not sure the year on this. I will post up in the video what year it's from after I look it up. But I got this from my 8th grade teacher. I'm mowing their yard right now, so they didn't need it anymore. Nothing really wrong with it, other than about a month after having it, the engine decided to blow on me, so I had to source a new engine. But like, just the block and everything like that is not original, but everything that you see here is original. The throttle cable, the air filter, the carburetor, gas tank, everything. It's all original. It's just the block is not original, unfortunately. And then got a whole bunch of parts here. I never had a promo. That's actually from that 7268 that came from that video that I did about all the mower startups. But got tons of parts from a friend of mine named Scott. Got a engine for a BBC down there. Got gas tanks. Got wheels galore. It's a electric start engine, another F engine. Yeah, D600 tops right there, and then another F series. That one. Don't know what's going on with that top there, but it won't stop leaking gas. Okay, now let's go into the shop. Bad lighting in here, but my lights are currently out right now. So this is a model 10358, and I'm guessing that's from 2003. But nothing wrong with this one other than the primer being shot on it, so I got to put a new one. There it is right down there, the new primer right there. I picked this one up for free, and all the wheels on it were jacked, but then the carburetor needed to be cleaned. So I might just go ahead and throw a new carburetor on it, because dealing with that primer ball is a hassle. But that mower I plan on keeping because I like the 4-strokes as well. And we have one of these. This is probably the most recent one. This is a 1996 model 10227. It's got a 4 3/4 horsepower V engine. This is a Silver Series model. This thing needed the gas tank to be cleaned, the carburetor to be cleaned, and then it needed a new primer bulb because it's one of these. They always need a new primer bulb, and then one of the mechanism for the throttle. See if I can point it out. Maybe I can't really point it out, but it's what this the throttle hooks to down on the carburetor. That one was broke, so I had to take one off the junk carburetor and fix that. So, but this one actually does run decent. I was not expecting it. I usually steer clear from these, but this one was free, so I just went ahead and took it. What the hell, right? This is a JCPenney model here. It is a 5026, I think. Yeah, 5026 and 19-inch deck. This needed a new petcock for the gas tank, a new coil, that switch there. But I had everything in stock, and I paid like $10 for this one. This thing runs amazing, amazing right here. This is gonna be another one that I don't get rid of because it's just this mower runs so nice. It might be one of my nicest running lawn boys, if I'm being completely honest with you. But this mower staying. Haven't decided about this one. I'm just gonna see how it keeps acting. Just to see what happens. And we have we got this one. This is a, I don't know if I'll be able to get in here, but maybe. Yeah, all right, here we go. 4656. I don't know the year on this one because it's one of these where it's hard to tell the year on them. But I'm guessing an 80s model. This is a clutch machine. There was honestly nothing wrong with this mower when I got it. I got it for free out of some guy's backyard when I was over at my grandfather's house one day. And there was nothing wrong with it. He said that it wouldn't start, but the fuel valve was off. And I kind of just pulled it a couple times, and this bastard actually started up. So, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It is supposed to be a school bus model. There's the original handlebar right there. I took that off because I did not like the way this thing moved. So I took this handlebar off of a aluminum deck Durforce model, and it fit right on there. And now I'm able to get around with it a lot better. It came with a bagger, which is right there, and the bagger's in decent shape. Then we got one in front of it. It's another similar design. This is a, I don't know what this model is. It's down here. I got this from my buddy Brady. I think that says 8861. This is a commercial series model. This still isn't fixed, but it runs. So that's the problem is I got it from my buddy Brady, who owns a small engine shop, and the guy who bought it into him didn't want to spend the money on it, so Brady just sold this to me. I put it all back together, and it does run. It runs quite well too. So all I gotta do is replace the pulley for the self-propelled on it, because the drive pulley on the engine, that one's shot, and then I gotta put a new belt on it. But it's small stuff, so I know I can get it fixed. There's the 22241. I took the engine off of a better running machine and put it on here, and this mower is amazing. Definitely one of my most prized lawn boys, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's a very high quality machine, and I use it often, and I need to use it more this year than last year because I didn't use it much, but I did use it. Okay, let's move this one here. Have a look at this one. This is an R8241 AE. R8241 AE. I think this is a 1984 model, if I'm not mistaken. This needed a whole bunch of work done to it. I got it from, I was mowing my aunt's yard, and across the street I saw this in a guy's garage, and he saw me looking at it and was like, "Hey, do you want that mower? You can have it." And he gave me a whole bunch of stuff with it, and the guy was really nice to give it to me, so I'd like to thank him. Ken, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you giving this to me. It means a lot. Now, if you know as much as I do, this was not a pull start model. Basically, the problem was when I got it, he said that the battery died on him, so he just went electric, and you know, I sat on this thing for a while though. I was just putting it off until I just finally decided one day to fix it. But I needed to replace the carburetor on it because the old one had a cracked manifold that where it bolts onto the engine. The one side was cracked, so I knew it was drawing air somewhere. And I needed to put this pull cord on her. But I'm thinking about, now that I have it or something, I'm thinking about making it look like it used to. It had the I don't know if I got one in here, but it had it was more along the lines of a model where it had the pull start coming under the shroud, and it had the lawn boy emblem on the front there. So I like it to be more like that, but you know, this mower I got it running so good now that I don't want to really ruin it. because the self-propelled works amazing on this thing, considering it's a cast stand model. So I really do like this mower. It's in very, very good shape too. Ken took very prestigious care of it. He was the first owner, so he did a really good job with it. This is a model 5247. It's pretty much just gonna be a parts machine, if I'm being honest with you. This is not my 5247. That 5247 I gave to my buddy Logan, Logan Theobald over at Theobald Logan's Lawn Care. He has cerebral palsy. I gave that one to him because he needed a push mower, so I just decided he'd be able to get well with that one. But this one, it seems like I run into one problem after another with this one, so I'm just parting it out, unfortunately. The deck has a large crack right there, as you all can see. And the wheels are just not original, and the back of the deck is all busted up as well. So I'm not gonna really screw around with it much. I'll take a dangerous walk here. Here we got I forget what model this one is, but this is a D600. This is what was supposed to be on my on that 5275 in the garage. I got this off Facebook for a decent price. What model is this? 7265. I paid $80 for this one. There's nothing wrong with it. I saw it. I was like, I'll see what I can do with it. So, there was nothing wrong with it, really. Runs great, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know what I plan on doing with it, if I decide to sell it or keep it, but I will. Y'all will certainly know in videos. There's my John Deere there. My Toro push mower is at the facility. That one's a push mower I found on the side of the road and it runs fine, so I'm not gonna screw with it right now. There's a different Scamp. The other Scamp that I had that y'all saw in my last video, that one's gone. I got rid of it because it was having issues again after I fixed it. This one I think needs seals done to it. I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. This is a lawnmower without a model number, but I'm basically just overhauling the whole thing. This deck was supposed to be off of a different mower, and then the handlebars came off a different mower, and the engine came off a different one. So it's all Frankenstein's custom job for sure. This is that 10515 that y'all saw me do a video on. Charlie Max saw the video as well. I took the motor off this, and it's now on that one, and I'll get to that one in a minute. But this one I'm just keeping for now because I don't want to get rid of a perfectly working deck. You all saw the transmission on this thing works fine, so I'm gonna keep it around. That motor is just sitting on there. I'll probably use that engine on it, honestly, because it already has a pulley on it. I just gotta figure out a way to get it all taken care of. And that brings me to this. This is an Easy Stride model. It's a 10550. So I can't find a model. No, oh wait, nope. Model's down here. Y'all see the white tag right there. But it's not electric start, so it's got to be 10550, right? This had a Durforce on it, and the Durforce was a piece of crap engine on it. No, it wasn't a piece of crap. It was a worn out engine. So I sat on it for a while, put a different Durforce on it. That Durforce proved to even be an even bigger piece of crap. But then I took the motor off this one because I wanted to see if I could put a F-Series on a Easy Stride, because I do like the Easy Stride model. And it does work, it's just the dead man switch doesn't work. So, but this mower does run, or it does work with this setup. So it works fine. I just got to figure out how to hook up a dead man switch to it. And I got some other lawnmowers that I'm getting rid of, or I'm trading rather. I think I will be getting another Easy Stride with the Durforce, but hopefully the Durforce won't be such a piece of crap. And then I think I'm getting a Supreme as well. I had a Supreme a while ago. I didn't like it. It just kept giving me problems. But yeah, guys, that's a lawn boy update. I will do a video in the springtime about starting all these up, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using most of them anyway. Here's the Honda HRC 216. I did a video on this earlier. So there's that one. It's a Craftsman weed eater back there. Just put a new carburetor on and a manifold, and it works fine. Just haven't used it yet. Haven't had a use for it. So that's it for this video today, guys. Remember, stay classy, stay grassy, and we'll see you on the next one.